And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's Corey Seager. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 3 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies picks it up, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now here's the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Bellinger is there to put it away for out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Freddie Freeman becomes out number 2 this inning. So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 men gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Cold strike 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson. New swing path. He'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Stepping in, Max Muncy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Muncy is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Ender Inciarte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle on to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Swanson. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box, Julio Teheran. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Taylor will put this one away, and the side is... Here's Jock Peterson now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Acuna makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Now the pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Seager ranges to his left on the first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Another 2-2 offering. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson charging in on it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. In now, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And again, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No,
just off the outside, and it's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Popped him up. Donaldson over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Max Muncy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. This one's down to third. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
In now, Jock Peterson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. Muncy gloves it, and a step on first himself for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Ronald Acuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Another 0-2 home. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. 6th inning. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line toward right center. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Markakis rounds the corner and is headed home. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The 1-0. Fouled off. Look into McCann. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Now that's popped up. And, this one drops. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that, but this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Into center field, line drive base hit. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. Takes this the other way to right. Bellinger is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a ball 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Lays off 2-2 now. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Hit hard up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped up. Freeman over to his left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in now, Nick Markakis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Ender Inciarte for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pollard, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Peterson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Russell Martin now. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollard. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. A.J. Minter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Martin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Corey Seager. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Weekly hit to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Atlanta rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Julio Teheran gets the W on the mound. Walker Buehler to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.